Hey everyone, it's Brendan the Paleo Dude back with another video. Today we'll be taking a look at three very special figures that I actually found a few days ago on Vancouver Island at a small hobby shop in Victoria, and I instantly recognized them. They were released for Jurassic Parks' 25th anniversary, I believe, and you can see it's got that kind of artwork that was released around that time, and these guys are called REVOS, Vinyl Revolution. They're sold by Factory Entertainment. They've got a website online with a bunch of figures, and this set comes with three. It's apparently wave one. They never released more figures from what I've seen, but they have different lineups, including horror movies. I think they've got Back to the Future, The Wizard of Oz, and a few other sets, which are pretty cool. And these were on sale for $10. There used to be $20 at the shop, so I decided to get them. They're pretty iconic looking. They're kind of bobblehead-like vinyls, but what is very interesting about them is they're on a very round and heavy base. They apparently spin, and you can knock them into each other, kind of like, I guess, Beyblades. And yeah, you've got to be, like, very into their looks to get these guys, because they're unique looking. So the back of the box, let's take a look at that. You've got the three figures included in the lineup: Alan Grant, Ian Malcom, and the Velociraptor. I was looking online at the artwork of these, and the Raptor went through a lot of changes in its prototypes, but I do love the colors now. They have an orange paint job with brown around the back and eyes. So these guys got a lot of detail. Ian Malcom comes with what looks to be an ammonite-like base. Dr. Grant has a Tyrannosaur footprint base, and then the Raptor has some leaves and some footprints on the base of its top. So let's unpackage these. They're in a very unique and cool-looking box. It's very rounded, and on the bottom it's held in by these straps. So you just twist these to untie them, and unlike most packages, it seems like it's relatively easy to get them out. So that's a very neat aspect. And I am digging the backgrounds of the boxes. Of course, during Jurassic Park's 25th anniversary, a lot of the shirts and merchandise came in packaging like this, where it had a variety of bones scattered in the background. Just gotta twist. I could cut this, but not to take back that remark I had earlier about them being easy to take out of the box. They are, there we go. So all those get untangled. Let's get the lid off. And there we go. Easy as that. Let's put the packaging aside. Oh, it's very heavy. Okay, so the base is black, smooth, and again, like I said, very heavy. He comes with a flare and a large hat. A lot of detail on the face. Love the paint job too. Again, these are very iconic to the movie. And I watched some videos online of these figures. Like I said before, you can use them as tops and fight each other. The company was very adamant on saying definitely take them out of the packaging. They're great for that. But I just love the packaging so much. This kind of round, bubble-ish look to it is great for displays. Ian Malcolm's kind of on a slant. I think that's just the way the figure is. He also comes with this little cup, and if you remember from the movie, that was the one on the dashboard when the T-Rex was walking, created the little splashes. So they include all these little nods to the movie, which I love. And with a lot of their other figures too, they've got some DC figures, and some, like I said, old movie figures. It seems like they're really appealing to collectors in that way. And these are more niche figures. It's harder to find them online. There are a few on eBay and Amazon, or you can go to the actual website for Factory Entertainment and buy them. I'm pretty sure they're around $14, $15 American, if I'm correct. So they're not too bad of a price. They're still around, surprisingly, since they're released a few years ago for the Jurassic Park anniversary. But I'm glad I got my hands on them. I was not actively looking for them per se, but when I saw them I definitely, they piqued my interest enough to actually buy them. And they're neat little collectibles, aside from what Mattel's been pumping out and a lot of like the mainstream models and whatnot. So here's the Velociraptor. You can see it's got a quite short tail in comparison to the body and head, but these are stylized. Like, I could say, oh, their heads are too big for their legs, so again, this is just the way it's made. The fingers are very, very thin, which is interesting. Usually when you see figures, they kind of bulk up smaller parts of the body to make them less fragile, but this is made out of material that doesn't seem that breakable, which is nice. And these are more like collectible, I guess, models to put on display. The killing toe claw of the raptor, again, is also quite small, but they are stylized. The pattern on the back I love. It's got kind of the stripy pattern resembling the raptors from the first movie or the second movie. You can see the little footprints here. It's also got some tropical leaves from the park, and the bottom of this base is kind of a browny orange color, and the other two are black. And Dr. Grant seems to be taller than Ian Malcolm just because of the hat, and I think his head's slightly larger. It just seems slightly larger. So yeah, these are pretty neat figures. I hope they release more from the lineup. It would be cool to see a Dilophosaurus and Nedry, or maybe even John Hammond or a T-Rex. And as a lot of the people online say, these guys spin. Dr. Grant seems to be having a tough time. It's cool that he comes with a flare. This is really neat. Kind of adds to the spin. You can like slap other figures with the flare. So I love the detail on these figures. It would be cool to see them in more stores, but I guess they are very unique to collectors, so seeing them in small hobby shops is definitely the way to go. Unless you have none around, you can definitely buy them online, and I would recommend it. They're very fun to zoom around. The bottom of the bases have like very low friction on them, so they can clash into each other. And I'm sure the paint's pretty nice, because it would have to be if they're bumping into each other not to scuff. So yeah, that concludes my review. I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely look into these. They're very neat, very iconic, and definitely worth getting. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.